gambling, assaults, honorable duels, and disgraceful ones.
Estaba paralizado, con mucho miedo y no me podía mover.
Fights to the death for the most coveted heights and the shiniest wood. A unique place where all of Latin America,
Chile, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, México, Perú, Colombia, Centroamérica, España, China, Japón, Alemania, NASA.
and even all of America comes together.
No se splitee.
Watch yourself.
Pendiente que no van a cagar. El nuestro. Defensa.
And yeah, I know you won't understand anything at first glance, with so many players, effects, noise. So let me break it down for you. One guild fights another for a castle. Both are trying hard to claim this coveted territory, because owning it earns them silver to keep growing. It also helps them climb the rankings. The effects you're seeing, they are skills from different weapons. There are tons of them, but many share similar mechanics. AoE cleanses, shields, fixed area damage, things like that. All depending on the player's weapon. Mage, fighter, assassin, healer, support. But let me summarize it better. Magical gears with amazing abilities. But here's the core of Albion. Massive battles. Albion Online is marketed as a game with great freedom, where you create your own story and do whatever you want. But what do you want? It's true there's a lot of freedom, but there are plenty of instances with specific structures and pre-established content. To gain power in Albion, you need to earn fame and silver, basically XP and your economy. The instances go like this. Gathering, mostly for resource collection, it makes you money in the long run, but you don't level up any combat skills. It's more of a trade than a combat path. PvE, to boost your XP. You will find this in solo or group dungeons, which can be in safe zones or full loot PvP maps. So you either gain XP safely or you risk dying, and the same goes for money. The general types of instances are solos, groups, camps, Alonian roads, the mist, arenas, and finally Hellgates. And the giant chaotic fight where you can't understand a thing? No, it doesn't give you XP, but it does give you money and precious guild points, which are essential for making your guild the best and climbing to the top. Yes, in Albion you can do whatever you want, but for some reason, a ton of players end up joining guilds that just use them as cannon fodder. Guilds that recruit them just to chase their dream of becoming the #1 in the anime. It might sound simple, but it's honestly terrifying, because in many communities, things take a dark turn. You end up having to play on demand whenever your guild leader tells you to, or they will kick you out. Yeah, just like that Clash of Clans meme. But do the players get anything from being recruited? Yes, a chest full of silver. Every 3. No. Now it's every 2 months. It works like sugar for ants, attracting a swarm of them. With my sad 4,000 hours in the game, I can tell you the most fun part of CVC is playing with other people. Meeting others, chatting for a bit, doing things together. Because the content a guild gives you, you can find that anywhere. It's not exclusive. You can even go with a small group during off hours when maps are quieter, because otherwise it's chaos. Sure, the chest gives you a lot of silver, but there's other content that gives you a smash, or even more, and you can do it whenever you want. No one is going to be yelling or insulting you when things go wrong. For some reason, these massive battles seem to bring out the worst in some people, but I have also been in places where the atmosphere is welcoming, and being in a guild actually feels good. That's Albion in general. The endgame seems to be reaching the top with your guild, but honestly, Albion is more than just a game. Let me show you. Even if it looks simple, there are tons of people pouring part of their lives into this. It's not just about what happens in-game. Sure, it's interesting to watch skilled players and all that, but you know what's even more interesting? The drama. It's an open secret, something that happens every day, but people don't talk about it openly. But in Albion, everything happens. To be honest with you, I only started feeling lonely when I stopped playing Albion, because, as you can see, I've been playing for a long time. But I don't play it because I'm in love with the gameplay. Sure, some of it I enjoy a lot, but I spend most of my time on Discord just to talk to the friends I made along the way. Albion Online is really about the friends you make along the way. I've been connected with so many people, learned how they talk and listened to their stories from their countries.
14 años y estuve viendo unas tortuguitas nacer. Ah, mira, creo justamente aquí. Ah, no, esto no es. A ver, es de nuevo Tito. Sí, Tito es una atracción turística en el... Ese es el que se comía a los prisioneros que se escapaban. No, mentira, no sé. Digo yo.
And when I remember how I started, I know one of the best things this game offers is simply the ability to relax and do your own thing. Not to grind silver or fame, but just to chill, gather a bunch of mobs, level up your tanning skills, chat with random people, let your mind rest a bit, like in the old days gaming. What, you came here for the gossip? Well, here's one for you. People say a lot of things about Albion, and I agree with several. Is it pay to win? Yes and no. There are instances that reward sweeping your Avalonian credit card, but that also motivates good players to hunt down the ones who recklessly waste their silver. Instances like the Mist, yes, they are paid to win, but CBCs, arenas, hellgates, not always. Is it a scam? No, not at all. What they advertise is real. You can truly do whatever you want and shape your own story. But just like in real life, you need to value your time and your capabilities, so you don't get exploited by a guild with shady leaders who will drain your soul just for being part of their group, like if they are the last Avalonian chest waiting to be opened. Many players have left because of the PvP zones. They seem to be unfair, and gankers can kill you and take everything. But honestly, that's what forces you to get creative, to outsmart them or avoid them. And it's the feeling of escaping, chasing, creating unique mechanics, or facing your former attackers that give these games life. This game can go hardcore, but you can rise to the same level as anyone else. Sure, it has flaws, but you can easily forget them when you're having fun. After all, you can do whatever you want, as long as you don't sell your soul to the Grand Guild.
Hermano, iban 6-3, que están todos ricos.
Surbes, vengan, Surbes, tengo mucha gente, vengan, Surbes. Mucha gente tengo.
Están todos